All right, welcome back, dear viewers. You're still watching the daily debate with our political analyst, Mr. Mohammed Salah, and myself, Mohammed Abdurrahim. And with us now, live via SNG, is Nile TV International's Ahmed Nader, who is standing over at the headquarters of the National Elections Authority, the NEA, in Al Qasr Al Aini in Cairo. Good evening, Ahmed.
Good evening, Mohammed. How are you?
Thank you, Ahmed. Please update us on the latest you have at the headquarters of the NEA. We understand that expat voting will start in a very short while.
Yes, exactly, Mohammed. As you said,
the developments that we are all awaiting will be happening at 10 p.m. Cairo local time, maybe 20 minutes from now, through the head of the National Elections Authority and the Executive Authority, the head of the Executive Authority of the National Elections Authority, Councillor Ahmed Benderi. The first press conference will be taking place here at the headquarters at Tahrir Square, or at the end of Al Qasr Al Aini Street. We will be awaiting the updates, what will be happening, when the polling stations will be opening, because you and me, Mohammed, were on air the last time the expatriates were voting for the Senate elections, and this took place a couple of months ago, and we have seen the success for the expatriates to be voting in different polling stations. I think in 136 different polling stations in 120 different countries all over the world. What will be happening this time around, especially that we are always anticipating more numbers, a bigger and the higher turnout for the Egyptian expatriates and for the Egyptians living within Egypt to be going and voting for the parliamentary elections this time around. We will be awaiting the updates that will be taking place 20 minutes from now, and this time the parliamentary elections, it will be divided over two phases, not just one time like the expatriates were voting for the Senate elections that took place in the month of August. It will be divided for 14 governorates for the first round and 13 governorates for the second round, which will be taking place a couple of weeks from now. The first phase will be including governorates such as El Giza, El Fayoum, Beni Suef, El Minya, Asyut, the New Valley, Suhag, Qina, Luxor, Aswan, and the Red Sea, as well as Alexandria, Bahira, and Matruh. This is for the first phase of the expatriates voting for the parliamentary elections, and we will be awaiting which country will be starting voting first. I think the expatriates would voting first in the Senate elections in New Zealand and Australia, Mohammed.
Of course, as the time zone is the main factor there. Ahmed, a short while, I think a few weeks ago, I mean, you were also there at the NE headquarters for the Senate elections. Now,
Yes.
how different do you see preparations, or how similar do you see the preparations for the elections?
Speaking about the elections, of course, we know that a bigger or a higher turnout and bigger numbers of people are anticipating the parliamentary elections within Egypt. So we will be seeing what will be happening on Monday and Tuesday, more specifically, because we can see a lot of more people on the streets, going to the polling stations, excited, anticipating the win for their candidates, who will be giving their votes to them to be winning and to be serving them for the upcoming years in the House of Representatives of Egypt. But for the Egyptian expatriates, we could be getting more information from the ambassadors, from the consuls, the Egyptian missions from all over the world, because last time I was here at the Senate elections, I interviewed Ambassador Nader Habashi, who spoke to us about the importance of the role of the Foreign Ministry. It's not just about the National Elections Authority, it's not just about the Executive Committee of the National Elections Authority, but it is more about cooperation between the National Elections Authority and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs as well, to be coordinating, to be organizing the polling stations at different Egyptian missions all over the world, in different consulates and different embassies all over the globe, to be making it easier for the Egyptian expatriates to be voting for their candidates in the parliamentary elections. But answering your question, Mohammed, and I think that we will be seeing the results, the difference between the Senate elections and the parliamentary elections. It will be more evident on Monday and Tuesday, especially in the governorate of El Giza, which is quite nearby, literally nearby to Cairo governorate. This will be seeing a bigger turnout, a higher turnout, and more people going to be voting for their favorite candidates or their preferred candidates in the parliamentary elections, Mohammed.
Right, that was Ahmed Nader, Nile TV International's correspondent, speaking to us via SNG live from the headquarters of the NEA, the National Electoral Authority, as we are minutes away from starting the Egypt expat vote. Thank you very much, as always, Ahmed, for your reporting.